Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. In this video I'm going to show you how I create this 3D rose nail with crystals. I'm using Obsessive Compulsive from Glam & Glitz, and I'm using this really gorgeous Daydream glitter from Nail Sugar. This is another one from their Vintage Valentine's collection. So the glitter has got some minty green circles in, so I thought this Obsessive Compulsive from Glam & Glitz would be the perfect colour for the base, because I was hoping it would kind of highlight the mint green circles in the glitter. So I'm covering the whole nail. You'll also notice that I finally put my towel into wash. I've got a clean towel. I do miss the sparkles though. So to pick up the glitter, it is quite a chunky glitter. I'm taking a bead of clear acrylic to pick it all up. I thought it would be easier to do it that way, as it's quite chunky. It's got some gold circles, some mylar, some finer glitters. I love this one. And the Daydream is a perfect name for it. It's lovely. So I'm going to cover the whole now in this. I decided that that just wasn't enough. So in the end I thought I'd try and pack on as much more as I could. Oh, can you ever go over the top with glitter? I don't think so. So I'm happy with how the glitter is now. I am going to encapsulate the whole now in clear acrylic. Once that has set, I go ahead and file and buff it. Then we take our pot of awesomeness, the top coat. We let it do its thing. This is the best part ever. Look at that glitter. I really like the mylar in it as well. Pop that in the lamp to cure. Then we're going to take some white acrylic while that's curing and a size 4 3D alpha brush. These are available from Nailcessities. I'll leave the link to their website in the description box below. We're going to create a 3D rose now. We're going to take a small bead of white. Usually I would dab out any excess liquid, but I didn't think this had too much liquid. It was quite a dry bead, I thought anyway, so I just popped it on the nail. Usually I would say to drain out the liquid so that the bead doesn't run everywhere. So I'm just going to show you at normal speed this first petal. So you split it up in the center a little bit and then spread it out into like a crescent moon shape. Then you use the belly of the brush to pat the petal out to the shape that you want it. I try and get mine as thin as I can, especially if you were going to encapsulate this. You'd want it pretty thin, you know, that you won't want a lot of height on it, so keep it as close to the nail as possible. I hope I'm talking sense, which doesn't happen a lot, to be honest. So I've sped this bit up because I have got a video on here that I done a little while ago on how to create a 3D rose. So if you want to see that a little bit more in depth, then I'll leave a card up the top for you to click on, and you can go and check out that video. So these inner beads, you'll want to make sure that you drain a bit more of the liquid out of, because these are the ones that are likely to flood the other petals and you'll lose a lot of the detail. So I'm just going to place 4 normal petals, and then I will put the centre part in. I think I slow it down a little bit to show you how I do the centre bit, the buddy bit. No, I didn't. So this bit, I always find this bit the most tricky. I kind of make it into a donut and then split the donut, and then I have to push one of the sides into the centre, and I always overwork it and I make it look a bit stupid, but actually I was really pleased with how this one turned out. So that just creates the centre of our rose. So I'm going to use secondary green from Nao. I'm not going to create leaves. I really, I don't know why, I hate leaves and I struggle with them. So what I'm doing here is, when you see a rosebud, they have green, I don't even know what you call it, because they're not leaves, they're part of the bud, but it's green. So when a bud's closed, it's covered in green. It's not a leaf. I'll show you. I'll put a picture up here. So that's the bit that I'm trying to create, even though you're not really likely to see them on an open rose because they're kind of hidden obviously by all the petals. But I wanted to put some green on it, and I hate leaves, so I thought I would try and do something. Also, if you use that green, don't work too wet because it sort of leaks into the white. So, oh yeah, to add some more detail, I'm going to be using my Elite 99 colour gel in white. I'm just going to create some lines. So I'm going to put one in the top right hand corner at a curve, and then I'm going to flow it down the nail into 3 separate lines, all kind of running at the same angle, back up to that original line in the corner. There we go. So I'm going to use my AB crystals. These are mixed crystals from Now Sugar. Some of the bigger ones I have taken out and separated into pots because I've been a bit anal about the sizes. I don't like to spend hours looking through the whole lot of crystals for a particular size, so I decided that I would split them up, the bigger ones. And anyway, these are the smaller ones, which are the ones I want. I just want to show you how sparkly they are. They're lovely. So I'm going to take some of the, oh yeah, before I do that, I'm going to top coat the nail. This will, one, it will get rid of the tacky layer from the gel that we've just painted on, and 2, it will give the crystals something to adhere to. I really want to try some of the Chiara Sky base coat that everyone raves about for applying crystals. Yeah, so I might treat myself to some of that and see what the fuss is, because I feel like I need some. Applying crystals to the base coat, to the top coat, I often find that they pop off. So I think I need something else. So I'm just placing a few around the rose, and then I am going to just place some into one of the sections between the lines that we've created. This is going to give the nail a lot more sparkle. So that's how they're placed. I am quite happy with that. I'm going to pop it into the lamp to cure, and this is what we're left with. I was a little bit worried that I'd covered up a lot of that glitter, but you can still see it, and it's still a rather pretty nail. So if you did like this video, please leave me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing to my channel, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Bye!